everyone, this is a reading for Taurus. Welcome in, Taurians. I apologize for being absent for so long, but I was doing an internship and the commute was long, so I was very tired when I came home, but really good experience. Glad I did it. Great people. Okay, we'll get started for you, Taurus. What's happening right here would be the advice, what the universe is helping you with. Right here would be the advice, and then the outcome right here. So, welcome in, Taurus. You are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. Oh, good Lord. This card has come out. I shuffled. I pre-shuffle, right? This card has come out for 3 signs so far. So, and I just, because it keeps coming out, I just kind of think it's more of a global thing where you're moving into North Node in Taurus and out of North Node in Gemini. And so it's more of a global thing. We're all going to be reevaluating what is important in our life. And, you know, the people, we're going to be reevaluating the stuff, we're going to be reevaluating everything. And so this is probably more of a global card, but for you it's going to be very important because learning, realizing what matters to you. You're here for a purpose. You are here for a purpose. What is that? Maybe you're finding your purpose. Maybe that's what the universe is helping you with. Okay, Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Your fears are holding you back from your desires, basically. So tracking down, what are you afraid of and why are you afraid of that? And always when we have a fear, there is something here about a belief behind it. So whenever you have that upwelling of fear, that there could be some sort of belief behind it. Now, of course, there's fear like there's a snake or something. And then, you know, of course, that's there's a snake. You can attribute it to the snake, right? But when you have these fearful feelings regarding relationships or things at work or something like that, then, you know, tasks that you have to do, there's something, there's normally a belief behind that's causing it. And, you know, getting to the root of that belief, why am I feeling this fear? Why am I feeling this emotion regarding this particular situation? Is it valid? Is that belief valid anymore? And so there might be an adjustment there, because it will bring you to actually what you desire. By finding out those things, sussing out those fears, it will actually open the blockage for you to go towards your desires. You will no longer fear going to your desires at that point. Okay, outcome, believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay, so Virgo just got that. If you have Virgo in your chart, then it could just be, you know, part of the sign class here. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay, so something you think is impossible is probably not. It's probably not. You know, that could be a card of you. You're thinking you can't have something, but you actually can have something, or something similar, right? Not, you know, because we can have something that we desire greatly, and we have this picture in our mind, and, you know, what we get is very similar. The universe gives us something that or better. So it may not be the exact thing that you're hoping that you could get, but it will be something that is similar or better. And we can actually ask for that too. You could say, can I, you know, universe, I would like this or better. Always say or better. So you do get better things in life. Yeah, because you don't know. Believe in the impossible. You have that card. You know, the impossible exists. So if you're in alignment with it, of course. All right. So these cards are really having a hard time. They're being very sticky. All right. Knight of Wands. You might be in a sticky situation. The Tower, there it is. And then the King of Cups. Coming out of it okay, though, of course. 10 of Pentacles, bottom of deck. You're thinking of your safety, security, your happiness, and your happiness within yourself, but your happiness within a particular situation. So happiness with relationships and happiness with your work career, happiness with your money, business, finance, that kind of thing. So there is some sort of happiness that you are concentrating on right now. It's a very 3D, it's very material reality. So you're working on that, and that's your overall, you're actually coming up in the world. There's something here about coming up in the world, or not being held down anymore. And I think Virgo had that as well. Oh, that wasn't Virgo, someone else. But there's something here about kind of coming up in a situation, and not being held back by being afraid, by feeling like you can't do this, by feeling incapable in any way, shape, or form. There's something here about kind of taking the reins and taking those steps. If something is faltering in your life, it's almost seeing where the blockages are and finding those, and then just removing them or going around them in a different way. Because you do have this Knight of Wands, which is the card of movement, and that's what the universe is helping you with. It could be actual physical movement if you do need to move, but there, move jobs, move places, move houses, move whatever, or you actually need to physically move your body. So there's something here about you kind of taking the reins of that, and it says you're here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. What matters to you is the things that matter to you. Are you headed in that direction? If it is a certain fitness level, if it is a certain dietary level, if it is a certain a place in your business life, or a place in in the world in general, what matters to you? What does it boil down to? What sparks that joy a little bit? That it's not following your bliss or any of that business, but it is what is going to bring some contentedness, or bring the mirror of contentedness. Okay, here's the thing. Bear with me here, Taurus. So we are all content within ourselves. So the contentedness, the love, the happiness, the joy, that everything is already inside us, but sometimes we need other people to mirror that for us. We are in relationships, friendships, any kind of relationship actually, be it family member, be it friends, be it lovers, to mirror good things and bad things about ourselves, because we wouldn't have them in our lives if we weren't meant to see ourselves through them. Right? So you notice something about a friend of yours, we'll say, that they are, always positive or something like that. And it kind of shows you that, am I that way? Am I positive? Am I attracting them because I am positive? Or am I negative and they're showing me that there is a different way? So it's either one or the other in relationships. And that's that mirroring effect. And that's why we're kind of here, and we're here to intermix with other people in order to learn those lessons and learn that is actually desirable. But there's something here about movement. There is definitely a movement towards a more passionate existence. There's a movement towards a less fear existence. And so that's where you're headed right now. Now, Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And kind of moving towards that. And that's baby steps. That's taking those steps. So if you do need to take a class, if you do need to have simple things, take a class. If you need to, I don't know, get new tires in your car so you can commute. I don't really know what it is. It doesn't matter. Do some deep diving inside to figure out just some blocks to help you move forward, to learn to better communicate in a particular relationship. There's all kinds of things that need to be done here, that could be done, lots of possibilities that will free you up and allow you to not be afraid to continue on, to move forward in the desired action, because you do have the Tower. The Tower is, of course, breaking things down. It's breaking things down in simpler parts, and something is very overwhelming to you. We need to break it down to simpler parts. So whatever this is, it's like a dark cloud, and you're like, it's a giant dark cloud. It's over me, and I can't get rid of it. That's so not true. Right? And you just break it down. There's something here about the parts are very simple. They're very 3D, material reality. They're very logical. So there's something here about stepping into that and kind of being in that space to really understand where you are with this particular Tower card, which is not really always the meaning, but that's what it is for you. Okay, believe in the impossible, new moon. You might have envisioned a future and you think that you cannot get there, but you can. So, be it with a person, be it with a particular lifestyle, that kind of thing. There is a belief in the impossible. And then King of Cups here, because it's going to bring your emotional security. The King of Cups, he's fully confident and comfortable. I love the King of Cups. He's amazing. He's explored all those dark depths and all those ranges of emotions that anyone can have. But he comes at things so very stably, so very emotionally calm, so very, like I've been here, done that, and it doesn't mean he's not passionate, he's dispassionate at all. It means that he is, he knows when to turn that on, he knows when to turn that off, he knows when to be, a go-getter, and he knows when to kind of take a breather, right? He's just so emotionally stable. And we all have those ups and downs throughout life, and you're just going to be headed into a phase after you break down these limitations that you think that you have. and break this down into smaller parts, you know, and if it is physical move and you're just like stressing out about that, it's totally normal. But you know that the advice still stands about breaking it down to smaller parts. What can you do now? What can you do tomorrow? What can you do in the next hour? That type of thing. So it is very material reality here. But the King of Cups, the impossible is headed your way. What you think you cannot do, you can do. What you think you cannot have, it will come to you. It just may not be, you know, we always ask for things and then sometimes we don't get exactly what we ask for. We can get better. You know, we can get different in an amazing way that we didn't think we can get. And so that's kind of coming for you. And it's going to cause this emotional balance finally in your life. And that wet blanket or wet dark cloud or whatever is just going to be gone. That's going to be moving off of you, moving away from you. And it's going to bring this kind of peace and this emotional stability, which is really what you're looking for. And that could be something that you are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. That kind of stability might be what really matters to you in your life. That could be your form of abundance. You know, and when you touch point on that form of abundance, it opens the door for more forms of abundance in your life, because it's almost as if you conquered it and it's like, okay, now time to move on to the next one. What's that? So, really good reading. Thank you, Taurus. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.